Have you ever wondered why humans behave the way they do? From the smallest gestures to the most grandiose actions, there's a secret world beneath the surface of human behavior. It's a complex, intricate puzzle, a mesmerizing dance of thoughts, feelings, and actions that define our every moment. Are you ready for a deep dive into this fascinating realm? We're about to embark on an exciting journey, one that will lead us through the twists and turns of the human psyche, revealing the hidden forces that shape our lives. We'll explore the shadowy corners and the dazzling highlights, uncovering the intriguing secrets that lie within. This isn't just about understanding others, it's about understanding ourselves. It's about unmasking the shadows, shedding light on the mysteries of our own behavior. So buckle up as we delve into the fascinating world of human behavior. Imagine a line that reveals the extent of our thoughts and deeds. This line, my friends, is what we refer to as the dark continuum. It's a spectrum that lays bare the range of human intentions, from fleeting, harmless thoughts to actions that may send shivers down your spine. The dark continuum is like a mirror, reflecting the hidden corners of our psyche. It's a concept that helps us understand the myriad ways in which our thoughts can manifest into actions, and how these actions can sometimes be, well, less than commendable. Think of it as a scale, one end representing our everyday thoughts, the petty annoyances, the fleeting irritations, the small envies. Yes, these are not our proudest moments, but they are, after all, human. On the other end of the continuum, we find the more chilling thoughts that occasionally trespass our minds, and even more frightening, the actions that some individuals are capable of. The dark continuum is not meant to frighten us, but rather to enlighten us. It's a tool that helps us comprehend the complexity of human behavior. It reminds us that we are not always the heroes of our own stories, and that sometimes we are capable of actions that are not quite heroic. But don't fret. The dark continuum also highlights the potential for change. It shows us that our thoughts and actions are not set in stone, that we are capable of moving along this continuum, for better or for worse. It's a reminder that we have the power to control our thoughts and, consequently, our actions. Understanding the dark continuum is like embarking on a journey into the caverns of our minds. It's a trip that's full of surprises, some pleasant, others not so much. But no matter what we find, it's always an opportunity for growth, for self-improvement, and for better understanding those around us. The dark continuum is a scale that unveils the hidden corners of human behavior. It's a journey into the depths of our psyche, a voyage into the very essence of what it means to be human. So, brace yourselves, curious minds, as we venture deeper into this captivating exploration. There are those who play tricks with the mind, a craft known as dark psychology. These are the puppeteers in the shadows, using a variety of techniques to manipulate and control others. Now, let's take a closer look at these techniques and their purpose. The first one is gaslighting, a psychological tactic where a person's reality is twisted by making them question their memories or perception. It's like a psychological sleight of hand, making you doubt your own senses. Then there's the silent treatment, a form of emotional manipulation where the perpetrator refuses to communicate or acknowledge the presence of the other person. It's a subtle technique, but it can have a profound impact, making the recipient feel insignificant or dismissed. Another technique is psychological projection. This involves attributing one's own undesirable feelings or thoughts to someone else. It's like a mirror, reflecting back what the manipulator doesn't want to see in themselves. Finally, we have the divide and rule strategy. This technique involves creating discord among people so that they're too busy arguing amongst themselves to notice the manipulator pulling the strings. These techniques are not mere mind games. They are powerful tools used to control and exploit others. But remember, knowledge is power. Understanding these techniques is the first step towards arming ourselves against the cunning. With awareness, we can spot these tactics and shield ourselves from their influence. Persuasion can be an art, and understanding its components can give us the key to a hidden treasure. At its core, persuasion has four main elements: the speaker, the content, the delivery, and the listener. The speaker is the one weaving the narrative, using their personality, charm, or authority to influence. They can be your friend, your boss, or even a stranger, but they all share the common goal of changing your mind or your behavior. The content is the message itself. It can be a well-structured argument, a touching story, or a compelling pitch. It's designed to appeal to your emotions, your logic, or your values, making the idea or action seem desirable. The delivery is how the message is presented. It can be a passionate speech, a casual conversation, or a subtle hint. The delivery can affect how we perceive the message and how much weight we give it. The listener, that's you and me. We're the target of the persuasion. Our beliefs, experiences, and current state of mind can influence how we receive the message and whether we're persuaded. Understanding these elements can give us insight into how persuasion works and how it's used, whether for good or ill. It can help us recognize when we're being manipulated so we can resist or deflect it. With knowledge of these elements, we can empower ourselves against the masterminds of deception. Dark psychology revolves around manipulation and persuasion. It's like a chess game, with players plotting moves and counter-moves, all with an end goal in mind. But instead of pawns and queens, the game pieces are our thoughts, our emotions, our decisions. These manipulators, these masters of dark psychology, they know how to play the game. They know how to make us move in ways we might not even realize to achieve their goals, not ours. But here's the thing, we're not helpless. Knowledge is our defense, understanding our shield. By learning about dark psychology, we can begin to see the moves for what they are, manipulation, not genuine interaction. We can learn to spot the signs, to recognize when we're being pushed in a direction we don't want to go. By understanding these tricks, we can better navigate the shadows. Opening, there are 3 traits that define tricky personalities. The dark triad. The dark triad is a psychological term that refers to 3 distinct yet interrelated personality traits: narcissism, Machiavellianism, and psychopathy. Narcissism is characterized by grandiosity, entitlement, dominance, and superiority. Machiavellianism is defined by manipulation, deceit, and exploitation of others. Psychopathy, on the other hand, is marked by high levels of impulsivity, thrill-seeking, and callous behavior. These traits may seem unsettling, but they exist in various degrees among us. It's crucial to understand that the dark triad doesn't label people as good or bad. Instead, it provides a framework to comprehend certain aspects of human behavior. Recognizing these traits in others can be a powerful tool. It helps us understand their motivations, predict their actions, and protect ourselves from potential harm. Closing. Recognizing these traits is key to spotting the wolves in sheep's clothing. Learning about dark psychology is not just about knowledge, it's about self-protection. Imagine walking through a labyrinth with a map in your hands. That's what understanding dark psychology can do for us. It's like having a guide to the maze of human behavior. When we understand the tactics used in manipulation and deceit, we can better protect ourselves from falling prey to them. It's about recognizing the signs, the patterns, and the strategies. It's about understanding the chessboard before the game begins. Remember, the wolf can only trick the sheep if it's unaware. Dark psychology is that awareness. It's the light that shines on the hidden corners, the key that unlocks the secrets. It's the shield that protects us from the unseen arrows. The journey into this realm might seem intimidating, but it's a journey worth taking. Armed with this knowledge, we can navigate a world where illusion often masquerades as truth. The darkness within humanity can be unsettling, but with knowledge, we can illuminate it. Today, we've journeyed through the labyrinth of the human psyche, unearthing the secrets of the dark continuum and the techniques of dark psychology. We've shed light on the art of persuasion, the power it holds, and how it can be wielded for deception. We've unveiled the dark triad, the embodiment of selfishness, deceit, and exploitation, and how spotting these traits can save us from the wolves in sheep's clothing. But this isn't just about understanding the shadows. It's about arming ourselves with the shield of knowledge to navigate a world often cloaked in illusion. As we continue our exploration, let's remember the importance of this understanding, for it's not merely about curiosity, but self-protection. Remember, knowledge is power. Stay curious and keep unmasking the shadows. That's a wrap for today. We hope you've enjoyed this journey into the intriguing world of human behavior. Don't stop here. Continue to explore, learn, and grow. If you're as excited as we are for more mind-bending explorations, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell to stay updated. This way, you won't miss out on the enlightening revelations we have in store for you. Until next time, stay curious and keep unmasking the shadows.